have the privilege to cook in this beautiful Armani kitchen. If you see everything is concealed and you don't see a sink, you don't see a cooktop, but all of those are concealed under the countertop. I'm going to show you where it is and where it's hiding. So if we open this counter, it moves. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me at LALIK'S kitchen. We are at a beautiful showroom at West Hollywood. We're at Molteni Dada. Molteni Dada has been established more than 85 years ago at the suburbs of Milan. They are specialized in furniture, kitchen, bathroom, and closet design. They provide beautiful furniture. They have collaborated with a very well-known, world-renowned architects, Ponti and Vincent van Dyson. Those are world-renowned designers and architects, and Molteni Dada's products are mostly designed by these architects and designers. Before we start cooking, I'm going to give you a tour of this two-story beautiful showroom. They not only provide kitchen, bathroom, and closet products and services, they also provide furnishings and furniture. Their kitchen cabinets and closets are designed by Armani Dada, and Armani has a kitchen line. If you're interested, if you're going to remodel your kitchen, bathroom, or closet, this is the place to come. They have very beautiful furniture, beautiful kitchen and cabinets. You can come and visit the showroom manager, Brian Allen. Come and see Brian Allen, the showroom manager, and you'll get the best service you can ever imagine. They are located adjacent to Michael Aram and Chanel boutiques on Robertson. It's very easy to find them. I will put the information down below under the notes. Their staff is very friendly, and most importantly, they are very knowledgeable. Today we have the privilege to cook in this beautiful Armani kitchen. If you see, everything is concealed and you don't see a sink, you don't see cooktop, but all of those are concealed under the countertop. I'm going to show you where it is and where it's hiding. So if we open this counter, it moves, we can reveal our cooktop. We have a convection cooktop and it's right there. And I'm going to show you where the sink is too. It's also concealed under the counter. And if we move that part to the other side, then we will reveal our sink. I love this feature. When you're done with your cooking, you can just hide everything and your kitchen will look spotless and clean. Those are very well engineered products and very well engineered showrooms. And if you're looking for something out of this world, this is the place to come. And yes, if you're wondering where the sink is, we also have a sink in this kitchen and it's also concealed under this counter. So if we push this counter this way, it's with a push of a finger, it's not that heavy. If you push this, there it is, our sink is under the counter. The faucet pulls out and it becomes a functional faucet. It's that easy. If you're done with your work and you want to conceal it again, you just push this back and there it is. Our sink is disappeared again. If we want our cooktop to disappear, it has a latch here. We have to push this up and voila, our cooktop disappears too. I love this picture. So everything looks beautiful and clean in this kitchen because everything is concealed. The refrigerator is concealed, it's behind that door, and we also have a freezer that is behind this door. I want to show it to you as well. Kitchen refrigerator is concealed, it's right here. This is the refrigerator. And also the freezer is concealed. There it is. And we are going to cook in Miele oven, convection oven. And I love Miele oven because it cooks beautifully and it tastes very delicious. Everything I cooked in Miele, it comes out so delicious. Yeah, this is the Miele steam oven. Miele warming drawer. Miele warming drawer and Miele oven. And I'm excited and we are going to cook in this kitchen and we are going to have fun together. Let's get started. I have prepared a very nice menu for you today. We are going to make salad. We're going to make vol au vent, which is a French pastry. And we're also going to make sweet and savory pastries today together. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank Brian Allen for providing me this beautiful kitchen to come and cook here today. So without waiting, let's get started cooking together. Let's go. Our first item on the menu is vol au vent and we're going to make it with egg sandwich. So to make the vol au vent, the filling, I'm going to make the egg sandwich. For that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sour cream. About 2 tablespoons, more or less. I'm also adding 2 tablespoons of the cream cheese. I need another spoon to push it in. We also need salt and pepper. to your taste. So salt and pepper is very personal preference and you can add it as much as you want. I'm going to mix this two together so it will get softer. And I also boiled 6 eggs. We have 6 hard-boiled eggs, and I cut it in small cubes, bite size, and we're going to add that and some herbs together. So I will show you what I'm adding as I add it. I think this is good enough. It's just that we want the cream cheese to get softer with the sour cream. It gives a good taste to it. Now I'm adding 6 hard-boiled eggs. It's finely chopped in small pieces. Today I'm adding some mint. I chopped it yesterday and it was in the refrigerator. It changed a little bit color. Some parsley, green onions, and this is chives, but I'm going to save it just to garnish it at the end. That's about it. We're going to mix this finely and put it in a refrigerator so it will get, also the paste will get marinated, and by the time we cook the vol au vent, this will be nicely marinated and chilled in the refrigerator. That's about it. Our egg salad is ready. I will show you the close-up, and this is delicious. All I have to do is just taste and see if the salt and pepper to my taste, and that's about it. It was so easy. 1, 2, 3 and it's done. Okay, to make the vol au vent, I got the puff pastry sheet. This is the full sheet and I'm going to use only one. Let's open it first. I put a parchment paper underneath so it will be easier for me to move it around. I want to take one and keep one in the refrigerator. Let's start making the vol au vent. I'm going to move this here. Okay, I'm going to use the pastry cutter, and one is a bigger size and the other one is a smaller size. I'm going to use the scallop size, and let's see how many we can get from one sheet. I have cut my shapes with the cookie cutter. Like I said, we need 2 different sizes, one small and one big. I cut to 16 pieces. This is going to make 8 because we have to layer on top of each other. Now I'm going to cut 8 of it with the smaller cookie cutter. So in the middle, I'm going to cut it, and this will be the top layer. So I'm going to make 8 of this. This will be my 8th one. So this is the 8th one. I'm going to remove, actually, I'm going to remove this. You know what? I'm going to cut it. that will be easier to remove it. This way it will be easier. I'm going to put this on top of this one and try to match the scallops. And as it puffs up, we'll move the middle part. So I'm matching the scallops. That's what it will look like. I'm going to put a parchment paper on my cookie sheet. And we'll move those to the cookie sheet right here. If we cut those, this will be a different shape. As it melts, it's harder to move it around. So we have we also have a puff pastry dough, which is in a smaller size. I got this small rectangular size. It's a very reasonable. It's $2.49 and you can find it in Armenian markets. Now we are going to make BOREG, and we make this in Armenian kitchen a lot, and we use it a lot. It's very easy with the puff pastry. Since the puff pastry is very reasonable and it's available pretty much everywhere, so there is no need to make it at home. I just thought maybe we should take the shortcut and make a few different pastries with the puff pastry dough, so it will be easier when you entertain. You know what to do and what's the shortest cut. Of course, we can make everything at home, but sometimes we're too busy with the busy life. This puff pastry dough is such a lifesaver. So let's make the Armenian style BOREG. I'm going to cut it this size. I opened the dough already. It's about 3 inch. It's about 4.5 inch by 4.5 inch, I would say. I'm going to cut it in 4 equal slices. So we'll get 4 small bite-sized BOREGs. My dough is melting already, so you have to work with it faster, and you try to open it a little bit with your hands. And for this, we are mixing 2 different kinds of cheese. I have my cheese in the refrigerator. I have to get it. Everything is concealed in this kitchen. As you can see, the refrigerator is concealed behind the door. I have cut and prepared everything. I mixed the 2 cheeses together. We have mozzarella cheese and we also have Greek feta cheese. We just mixed it together, it's shredded. We just mixed it together and added a little bit of a pepper. I pre-made everything. It's kind of hard since I'm doing it away from home and I have to transport a lot of stuff with me. So I just pre-made it earlier, and we're going to use this now. It's 2 different cheeses and a pepper. That's all there is to it. Sometimes we add the black currant to it, but it's up to your taste. If you want it, you can add it. If you don't have to. That beeping noise that you hear in the background, that's the oven that is preheating. That's why it's making some noise, so sorry about that. We can't do anything about it. What I was trying to say, we are trying to open the dough a little bit with your hands and put the filling in. Oh, this is a smaller container. When you are not in your kitchen, it's kind of hard because you don't know what to pack with you. And I try to make it as compact as possible. And we just close it just like this. And we are going to put egg yolk on top of it. Okay. So this is how we do it. We just, I think this is a little too much. You just try to close it with your fingers. Make sure it's sealed well. And we are going to put, like I said, egg yolk on top of it. So with your finger, just stretch it just a little bit. And put some cheese and close it. It's so easy. There you go. One last one, and I made a lot of them earlier so we can cook it and enjoy it all of us together. And our oven is ready. It reached its temperature, 350 degrees. And once we put the egg yolk on top of this, we'll put it in the oven. I'm beating one egg yolk, and I'm going to add a little bit of water on top of it just to loosen it up. Give a nice shine. Here is my brush, and I'm going to brush on top of the BOREG. You can make this ahead of the time, and you can put it in a freezer, and once before your guests come, you can just pop it in the oven and it will be ready in about 15-20 minutes. So, and I'm also adding the white sesame seed on top of this. This is optional. It gives a nice look and it tastes good. I love sesame seed. It's optional. You can do it with or without it. That's all there is to it. Now we are going, our oven is ready. I'm going to put this in the oven. Also, we have the wall oven in the freezer. I'm going to take it out, and we are going to put the egg yolk on top of it. So let me pull it out. I'm going to put egg yolk on top of this too, and then we'll put both in the oven. If you're making different shapes or different type of puff pastry, if you have any recipes, any ideas, any suggestions, I would love to hear from you. I would love to learn from you as well. So write to me. I love to get your messages. Thank you so much for writing to me. And I would love to get the conversation going, and I would love to discuss different recipes with you as well. So write in the notes and let me know how you like my recipe, and if you do anything different than this, I would love to hear from you as well. So this goes in the oven. We're going to cook it in Miele oven. It's preheated and it's at 350 degrees. I'm going to put this on the bottom, and our BOREG will go on top. See you in about 15-20 minutes. God, this looks beautiful.
Looks delicious.
Look at this beauty. It's so hot. Beautiful. Okay, now let's check back on our vol au vent. And here it is. Ooh, this looks beautiful. Yes. We're moving this on top of the counter. And we'll let it cool down for a few minutes. I'm filling my vol au vents, and the filling is egg salad, like I showed you earlier. We're going just to fill it in and put it on a platter. And try to decorate it with a mint leaf or parsley, whatever you have in your possession. Actually, this is sticking out, so let me just clean it. There you go. And I'm also going to put some of my BOREGs there. I'm going to mix my BOREGs. A few BOREGs and vol au vent. This one I'll put a mint leaf on this one. This one turned out to be a little bit of a crooked. It's tilting on one side, but I'm sure the taste is delicious.
It has character.
It has a character, like Sean said. So there it is. We're going to put a little bit of mint, or you know what, parsley looks better than mint, so I'm going to put parsley. And we are going to continue this, and I'll show you the end result. And I'm going to continue filling and putting it in the trays. We have cooked and plated our BOREG and vol au vent. This will conclude our first episode, and for the second episode we still have to make our salad and also puff pastry filled with almond paste and almond shavings. We are going to make almond pastry which is out of this world. I invite you to come back and join us again at our next episode, and let's make that puff pastry filled with almond paste and almond shavings and also the garden salad. It's going to be delicious, I promise you. If you enjoyed watching this episode, please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for joining us today. Have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and wonderful life. See you at the next episode. Bye bye.